Here I will add one plane. Scale it on y-axis. Rotate on y-axis by 90 degree. In front view, scale it down. So basically we are trying to make here the grill of the car. So I will just adjust according to the size of the grill. Just bring it forward. And now in edit mode, I'll just add some vertical loop cuts. First, I'll add some horizontal loop cuts. On all four corners of the plane. And now some vertical loop cuts. Just keep on adding those loop cuts to make a grill. And now I will add some horizontal loop cuts. And now into face select mode, I will just select the faces that I want to delete. X and delete faces. Now I will extrude it to give it some thickness. And just adjust it according to the body of the car. Just rotate it on Z axis. Now I will select the grill and add a mirror modifier and select the mirror object as the body of the car. I will give the bumper a little bit of bevel, so just add a bevel modifier. Just shade smooth. Add the bevel modifier. I'll just adjust the thickness. Here one face was missing while separating the bumper. So I'll just select that face and delete. And now in edit mode, select the bumper. Select these edges and create a face by pressing F. Now since I have to hide that hole, so I will just move that face a little bit on y-axis. I'll just adjust some the thickness properly. And just add some missing sharp edges. I was just missing some sharp edges at the bottom, so I will just add that. I'll just add a plane to create a ground. And make sure the wheels are above the plane. So now we will start with shading. I will first select the plane and give some material to the plane. Now I will select the body of the car and give a new material. I will adjust the roughness and also adjust the metallic. Now into edit mode, I will first select the faces of the windows. Create a new material by clicking on plus and then new, and then just select a darker shade, and then I will reduce the roughness so that it would be reflective, and then press assign. Now I will select the front bumper, create a new material. I will make it a little bit metallic and reduce the roughness. I will rename that material as steel. I will select the rear bumper and select the same steel material that we created. I will give the same material for the side skirts also. I will select the grill, create a new material, make it a bit dark. So what I will do is hide the grill by pressing H. Into edit mode, I will select the inside faces of the grill and select the dark material and assign it. I will unhide. I will keep the material as white for now. Now I will select the mirror, add a new material, make it metallic. I will right click and shade smooth. I will reduce the roughness a bit. I will select the upper part of the mirror. I will give the body color of the car, but from the front side, I will go into edit mode, select that face, create a new material, and give it the steel or a bit shiny material that we have already created. Now select the door handle. I will give the color of the grill. Now into edit mode, I will select the faces of just the handle from all sides and give an already created material, maybe a different material. I will rename the mirror material as shiny. I will select the side skirts and give it a shiny material. Now I will go into edit mode and now select the headlight faces by pressing Ctrl and plus on numpad. I will create a new material by pressing plus and change the surface to emission. I will give it some emission color and increase the strength. I forgot to press assign here. That's why into object mode it won't give a proper material. Now I will select the wheel, create a new material. I will give it a dark color. Will increase the roughness. Now into edit mode, I will select the center face and then press Ctrl and plus key on the numpad. First I will remove this sharp. So I will select those edges and right click or shift E and then reduce the edge crease, or in the view menu in the item just reduce the mean bevel weight. So now into edit mode, I will select the center face. After selecting manually, I will just press Ctrl and plus key on the numpad and then create a new material and give it shiny and then assign. This is too shiny, so I will just create a copy of that material and then just increase the roughness. I will select the center face again and give it the darker shade. I will do the same process for the rear wheel also. I will go into edit mode and just select all the faces manually. And then press Ctrl and plus key on the numpad. And select the shiny material and then press assign. I will give a different shade to the center part. Here I have assigned the emission material to the headlight. Now I will add an area light. Just move it above, move it on x-axis, move it on y-axis. I'll just rotate it by pressing R on y-axis. Rotate on z-axis again. I'll just scale it big. Will increase the power and I will add one more area light. I will press G to move it. And rotate it on y-axis and again on the z-axis and scale it a bit more. Increase the power. Now I will just adjust my camera. So just go press N to show that menu and go into view and checkbox the camera to view option to move your camera. I will just adjust my plane according to the camera. Now I will give some color to the light. So I will just select that light and give some color. The second light would be a purple or blue would be fine. So I'll just go into edit mode. I will select the faces of for the tail light. I will create a new material. I will give it an emission surface and the color as red. I also increase the strength and press assign. I will select the surrounding faces and assign a darker material. I will select the nameplate area faces in edit mode and give it a darker material. I will just select the surrounding border faces, create a copy of that darker material and then just increase the whiteness of that material, or just some gray color. I'm just going to create another material. Here it can be a little bit confusing by creating copies of that material. I'll just adjust the main body color of the car a little bit. I'll just reduce the headlight strength. Now I will add a material for the indicators. Just create a new material. Change surface to emission. Give an orange color and increase the strength. I'll just increase the size of the light, the area lights, and adjust the location to whichever looks good. I'll just add one more area light. Just scale it a bit more. Increase the strength. And just look at how it feels. Some light towards the background. Now I will make some logo for the car. I'll just add a plane. I will scale it on y-axis. I will add a loop cut in center. Now I will select the side edges and just move them on y-axis and scale it down a little bit on y-axis. Now I will select those faces and extrude it on z-axis. I will add one loop cut. I will move that vertex above to give it some shape. I will select these three edges and move them down. And same on this side. And then just place it at on the hood of the car. I'll just try to make it at place it in the center of the car. I'll just rotate it a bit by pressing R and shift for precision rotating. And I will add some material to the logo. I will check the face orientation so that the material looks good and correctly on the car. So just select those rims that are in red. Go into edit mode, press A to select all, and then press A to select all. Then press Shift N to flip the normals. Similarly, select the wheels. Go into edit mode, press A, and then press Shift N to flip the normals. If the normals are not correct, then the material can look a little bit wrong. Now just deselect the face orientation now. Make sure the ambient occlusion and bloom and screen space reflection is enabled in for the eevee render settings. I will just lastly make it dark for the materials for the side skirts, those side designs. And now I will render the image. Render both in eevee and cycles. For the cycle settings, I will change the device to GPU. I will select denoising. For the light paths, I will decrease the light paths to 5. And performance, I will increase the tile size to 512 pixels. I will increase the render samples to 200 and then render it.